So you sent us this episode of Timeless Tales. Learn English with Romeo and Juliet.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, and it seems like you're really curious about how Shakespeare can actually help someone learn English.
It's a good question.
And that's exactly what we're going to be diving into today.
All right, let's do it.
I have to say, using a love story like Romeo and Juliet to teach language, that's a pretty cool idea.
It is a really clever approach. You know, stories in general really grab our attention.
Right.
They give us that context, they bring in emotion, and all those elements that really help us remember and understand new information.
Way better than just, like trying to memorize a bunch of words from a list or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like sneaking vegetables into a smoothie.
I like
You get all the good stuff without even realizing it.
Exactly.
And Romeo and Juliet,
they
picked a story that's just full of rich language and imagery.
Yeah.
The hosts, Elara and Marco, they take us straight into the heart of the play, setting the scene in Verona, Italy.
Oh.
Where we have these two feuding families.
Of course.
The Montagues and the Capulets.
Always fighting.
Constantly in each other's throats.
Right.
And then, of course, we have Romeo Montague and Juliet Capulet.
The star-crossed lovers.
Who fall head over heels in love despite their families, hating each other.
Had bitter rivalry.
Forbidden love, secret rendezvous, dramatic confrontations.
It has it all.
It's all there.
And even just from those little snippets of dialogue that the podcast shared, you can really see how Shakespeare's language is just so beautiful, but also so complex.
Yeah, definitely.
I was especially struck by Romeo's first impression of Juliet.
Oh, yeah.
When he sees her at the Capulet mansion, he says, "She shines like the brightest flame. Even the torches seem dull next to her."
Wow.
Talk about making an entrance.
That's a great line.
I know, right?
It really shows how Shakespeare uses figurative language.
Okay.
Like similes, to paint this really vivid picture in the reader's mind. By comparing Juliet to the brightest flame.
Right.
He instantly conveys her beauty and the way she just completely captivates Romeo.
Yeah.
It's not just saying Juliet is pretty.
Right.
It's like elevating the language, making it more powerful and memorable.
And isn't that what we're all trying to do?
Yeah.
In our own communication?
It is.
To move beyond just the basic and express ourselves with a little more flair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's one of the key things here.
Yep.
Paying attention to how master storytellers like Shakespeare use language can inspire us to be more creative and expressive in our own communication.
Later in that scene, Romeo is completely smitten with Juliet.
Oh, yeah.
And he asks to touch her hand.
He does.
But he doesn't just blurt out, "Can I hold your hand?"
Okay.
He says, "If I may touch your hand, it would be an honor."
Very polite.
And the podcast even breaks down how to pronounce the word honor. Oh, cool.
Highlighting that soft 8 sound and the stress on the first syllable.
Nice.
So they're kind of sneaking in some pronunciation practice.
They are. They're really smart about how they leave it in.
Yeah.
And that specific word, may, that Romeo uses.
Right.
That's a great example of what we call register in language. It's that more formal and respectful way of speaking.
Okay.
And using it shows that Romeo understands those social nuances.
It's not just about grammar and vocabulary.
Okay.
It's about using the right words in the right way.
Exactly.
To convey the appropriate level of politeness and formality for the situation.
It's like choosing the right tool for the job.
I like that.
You wouldn't use a hammer to screw in a light bulb.
Definitely not.
You need the right tool for the task at hand.
That makes sense.
And the same goes for language.
Think back to when you were learning English. Did you ever have any awkward moments where you maybe used the wrong register?
Oh, I'm sure we all have.
It's a common challenge for language learners.
It is.
And that's why focusing on these subtle aspects of communication is so important.
I agree. It's like when you accidentally call your teacher mom or something.
Oh, yeah.
Super awkward.
We've all been there.
But back to Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
You were saying that stories can actually help us learn and remember things better.
They do.
What's the science behind that?
Well, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Our brains are actually wired for stories.
Okay.
When we hear a narrative, especially one that's really emotionally engaging,
right?
It actually activates different areas of our brain. including those responsible for language processing, memory, and even sensory experiences.
So it's more than just passively taking in information.
It is.
It's like we're creating this whole experience in our minds.
Exactly. And all those connections, they create these stronger neural pathways,
right,
making it easier to remember and actually use the language we've learned.
It's like building a mental map with tons of landmarks.
Yeah.
It's way easier to find your way around than if you only had like one single point of reference.
Exactly.
Instead of just learning the definition of honor, we're like experiencing it through Romeo's request to Juliet.
Right.
We can picture his body language.
Yeah.
We hear the tone of his voice. We can feel how important this moment is.
Exactly.
All of that leads to this much deeper understanding
It does.
of the language.
It's not just about memorizing words, it's about really embodying them.
This makes me wonder about the bigger picture.
Oh.
Could Shakespearean language, with all its formality and imagery, could it actually help people learn a language faster?
That's a really interesting question.
What do you think?
While Shakespearean English can be tough,
Oh, for sure.
even for native speakers,
Right.
we shouldn't underestimate the benefits of really working through those complexities.
Oh.
The rich vocabulary.
Yeah.
Those complex sentence structures. The figurative language. It all pushes learners to expand their skills and develop a more sophisticated understanding of the language.
So it's like weightlifting for your language skill.
Exactly.
I like that.
By challenging ourselves
Yeah.
with more complex language,
Right.
we're essentially stretching and strengthening those linguistic muscles.
Okay.
And that leads to greater fluency and expressiveness.
What about people learning other languages, though? I mean, not every language has a Shakespeare.
Right.
Does this approach only work for English?
That's a common misconception.
Is it?
While English has a rich literary tradition,
Yeah.
the power of storytelling goes beyond just language.
Okay.
Every culture has its own captivating stories.
Right.
Folk tales, myths, and even modern novels and films.
So we can use those
Exactly.
to create these immersive learning experiences.
You got it.
It's about finding those culturally relevant stories that really connect with learners.
Yeah.
And provide a compelling context for learning the language.
I like how Timeless Tales breaks down complex language
Me too.
into manageable chunks.
Yeah.
They set the scene.
Right.
They introduce the dialogue, and they explain any tricky grammar or cultural nuances.
They make it really easy to follow along.
They do. Their approach is very deliberate. They know that if you give learners too much at once, it can be overwhelming.
I can't.
So they create this step-by-step journey,
Right.
slowly building up the listener's understanding
Okay.
of both the language and the story.
That makes sense.
They also use repetition,
Yeah.
paraphrasing, and visual cues to reinforce those key concepts.
Right. So it's easier for learners to stay on track.
Exactly.
And they're always bringing the listener back in, asking questions, encouraging them to think critically about the language and how it's being used.
That interactive element is really important.
I think so too.
It keeps learners engaged,
Yeah.
and it helps them connect with their hearing
Yeah.
to how they can actually use it in their own conversations.
So instead of just passively listening, you're actively participating.
You are.
Making connections, asking questions, discovering new things.
It feels more like a conversation
Than a lecture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this approach so effective.
Okay.
It taps into our natural curiosity, our love of stories.
Right.
It makes learning a language feel less like a chore and more like an adventure.
It's like we're all sitting around a campfire,
I like that.
listening to a master storyteller weave a tale that captures our imagination
Yeah.
and expands our understanding of the world. And it's like those stories around the campfire, the language itself changes over time. You know, it does it. It takes on new meanings, new nuances.
It evolve.
As it's passed down through generations.
Right.
It's amazing to think that Shakespeare's words,
I know.
written so long ago,
Centuries ago.
are still being studied and performed today.
It's true.
It connects us to the past
Oh.
while still shaping how we understand language and even human nature.
Absolutely. It shows the power of language
It really does.
and its ability to go beyond time and cultural boundaries.
That's what's so exciting about learning a new language.
It is.
It's not just about picking up some new skills.
Right.
It's about connecting with this vast tapestry of human experience,
I like that.
exploring different ways of thinking, different ways of expressing ourselves.
So you, our listener, are clearly interested in language learning.
Yeah.
You shared this episode of Timeless Tales with us.
Right.
What can you take away from this deep dive to use on your own language learning journey?
It seems like one of the key takeaways is to find ways to make it fun, more enjoyable.
Make it engaging.
Yeah, instead of seeing it as a chore,
Right.
embrace it as something you want to do.
Like a game almost.
Instead of just drilling vocabulary lists, why not try reading a great novel
Oh, yeah.
in your target language?
That's a good one.
Or watching a foreign film with subtitles.
That's a good idea.
It's just letting the story naturally unfold.
Right. And you pick up new words and phrases along the way.
Oh, and music.
Yes.
Don't forget about music.
Music is so powerful.
It really is. I find myself singing along to songs in other languages, even if I don't totally understand all the words.
That's a great way to immerse yourself in the sounds of the language.
It is.
You might even discover some new favorite artists.
That's true.
Remember, it's about finding what you're interested in
Right.
and making language learning a part of your life.
Not just something you do off on your own.
And don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah, experiment.
See what works for you.
And don't worry if you hit some bumps along the way.
There will be challenges.
Just like Romeo and Juliet face their own obstacles.
Oh, did it?
You'll run into challenges in your language learning journey.
But just like their love persevered,
It did.
your determination to learn that new language can too.
I love that.
Remember, every mistake is an opportunity to learn.
It is.
And every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to fluency.
This deep dive has been really eye-opening.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
It's changed how I think about language learning.
In what way?
It's not just about memorizing rules and vocab. It's about connecting with different cultures,
Yes,
expanding our understanding of the world,
I agree.
and making our lives richer.
Well said.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
What if, instead of viewing language learning as a destination, we saw it as a journey,
Okay.
an ongoing adventure of exploration and discovery?
I like that.
What new worlds could you uncover? What new stories could you tell?
Good questions.
What new connections could you forge?
The possibilities are endless.
They really are.